And I feel like that every little thing that the residents, that y'all are trying to control every little aspect of Bedford County residents' lives. Thank you.
I'd say for high density housing to be just thrown up, and it's a simple Google search that high density housing has a direct effect on increased crime rates. So my concern is that the current residents of Bedford County aren't being considered when lot sizes go down, or when high density housing just pop up kind of all over the place, it seems like over the last 5 years. I'm worried that it's gonna be a drain on resources, you know, increased crime, you're gonna need increased police force, fire department, more traffic is a problem that I've noticed. And I think all of this has a downstream trickle that could lead to higher taxes for residents.
Hey, I'm Jeff Scott from New London, in favor of increasing lot sizes. I think, you know, on the same wave as what Trevor was saying, it definitely can benefit citizens of Bedford County in terms of how tightly packed the housing is. Some statistics in form of what happens when you close people in and make people live on top of each other, and the benefits of more space between residents is kind of a given. Bedford County and R1 and R2 zones, minimum is 0.5 acre lots to have utilities and everything. There's 1.9 violent crimes per 1,000 citizens in Bedford County currently with our current lot acre size, and 10.7 property crimes per 1,000 people. So we're doing pretty good. We're safer than 81% of country or counties in the nation. Currently, the high density areas experience about 407 crimes annually versus 42 crimes in rural areas. So you're 154% more likely to be involved or be a victim of any type of crime in higher density areas than lower density rural areas. Typically pride ourselves in being a rural, you know, spread out, everybody has their own private area. If you want to compare it to Lynchburg City, where their R1 and R2 zones average from 0.25 to 0.34 acres on average, there's 4.7 violent crimes per 1,000 people and 30 property crimes per 1,000 people. So your overall chance of being a victim of any crime is 58% higher in Lynchburg City versus Bedford County. It's more than double the risk at half the required lot size. I think any increase in your amount of space between housing is a benefit for all of the citizens that share property in this county. I'd like to add, don't restrict people on the B thing. That's just, it's nitpicky. Let people do what they want.
People need space so that they don't annoy each other. Give up acreage in my back to have space beside my neighbor.
In R1 and R2, but probably R3 or R4 in the forest area. And I'll just say, much of that has been done by right, and it hasn't actually come to us. And we've closed some of those, I'll just call it loopholes that were being utilized so that can't continue. And unfortunately, some damage has already been done.